So I got this question. He asked me to keep his name secret, and I will, for obvious reasons. And I thought, you know what, let me just give this little bit of life advice out to the younger man out there. He said, I broke up with my ex. When do I know if it's too late? She's asking for me back. How do I know if it's too late to take her back, or should I take her back, or should I not take her back? The answer to whether you or not you should take an ex-girlfriend back is very simple. And I know this, and most fully grown men probably know this. But for the younger guys out there, let me explain to you exactly what it is. If she has had another boyfriend or another sexual partner or another relationship since the breakup, it is too late to take her back. It is over at that point. Because no matter what happens in the relationship, no matter if you get married, have kids, if you stay together for a very long time, because that all happened because it didn't work out with the guy who she was with after your breakup. So you are always going to be plan B. You're always going to be the fallback guy. You're always going to be the idiot that's always there. So if she's had a week or two and, hung out with her girlfriends and cried into her pillow, by all means take her back. The moment there's been another guy in the scene at all, she's only interested in taking you back and getting back with you because it didn't work out with him. So don't let yourself be played like that. Yeah, don't be second place to anybody. So that's when it's too late.
You text all your exes. Missing You Now by Michael Bolton. She too, it's been so long. So how are things? And then I know. Fatality.
Hello everyone. In today's video, I will leave my thoughts on Jonah's current situation. You can also share your views in the comment area. Start. Jonah is here. I dated my ex for about 4 years. We get along pretty well, but she's mostly concerned with herself. Half or more of our time together will be spent discussing their problems, insecurities, etc. Otherwise she will have a seizure. I've thought about ending our relationship many times, but I never did because I didn't want to cause her any pain. But then she broke up with me because she started dating another guy and wouldn't tell me about him until she was sure they were together. She completely cut me off from her world for months after that. I'm really upset, but she refuses to help. She called me a few times to talk about herself. I'm embarrassed and used to it. The mud was suffocating, but I managed to break myself free. This is the hard way I realize certain things. Next, she bombarded me with emails. Her boyfriend seems to have broken up with her because she couldn't handle her unstable emotions and self-doubt. That same day, she told me how stupid she was to dump me considering I was the best male mate. Although I agree to date her, I have no interest in a romantic relationship with her. She rationalized her actions to the extent that she believed they were entirely appropriate. Therefore, I have a few options. Now that I'm the more mature of the two of us, I can tell her she needs to move on. I can keep my feelings to myself and I can tell her how I really feel. I'm not going to insult her or anything. Suffice it to say, you lost me because you were so focused on yourself, and I hope you realize that you suck at others. I can't say I love you anymore. Without a doubt, it doesn't get better. But I'd feel better if I could tell her how bad she was. The question is, how do you do it? It's hard. I know. Jonah, you've been tossing and turning at night trying to figure out what she's doing and why. As someone who has been through it firsthand, I can attest to how tragic it is. You are told to move on. But this is easier said than done. Remember, breakups are gifts in disguise. The next time you feel down and lonely, don't understand this now, but eventually you will. Eventually you will be able to get over your grief and forget about your feelings completely. It will be worth it in the end. So hang in there and don't look back. I know you miss her, but you have to think about it logically. Would you be surprised if she texted you now and asked for it? This is in order. The answer is yes. You have to ask yourself why you are doing this. Are you planning to return to a previous state of dissatisfaction and pain? What if you lose your mind and try to show her how much she means to you? One of my ex-boyfriends and I got back together once, and it was the same old crap. She's still that narcissistic woman, and our arguments revolve around the same issues. If I've been through it twice before, why should I do it again? In fact, I was deeply infatuated with her. While we may not have much in common, we share a special connection that I have never felt with anyone before. I hope our relationship will develop. Pyramid. A few words are enough to screw the whole thing up. Stand up and think about all the nonsense they've done to you. Have you been abused in a relationship? Did she make you feel inferior or unworthy in her eyes? Do you tiptoe when you approach her? Can you believe she lied to you? Lie to you? Trick them into believing you're irrational? Does she just get up and leave, leaving you to think about your mistakes? How did you treat her as little more than a facade to let her wander? After answering these questions, would you still agree to be with her again? The hard truth is that if something doesn't work the first time, it probably won't work the second time either. In rare cases, ex-partners can reconcile and live happily ever after. But don't waste time thinking about how things could have been different. Like a broken plate, a broken relationship can never be rebuilt. The patching process is a collaborative process that requires a joint effort from both parties. It may have been repaired, but it still has cracks and is as fragile as ever. I hope you know you deserve better. Believe me when I say this, you are worth more than going back to a woman who will make you bullshit like you used to. You are worthy of joy, of pure and abundant love, and of committed partnership. A woman who is worthy of you will never put herself at risk of losing you, and your ex is not someone he will find. I promise you. Where love is lost, it cannot be found. Hold on because better days are coming and your ex is not included. This is the people of today. If you find value in this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons daily for more great content like this. Until next time.